All right, so what we have here is my my command screen. And so just to recap, last week we went kind of over the back end of command, and then we went into the other parts of campaigns that are not that are not talked about as much. We went over direct mail, we went over the email in command, and we went over social media posting. So that video is on E2P, so if you want to recap on those, they'll be there. I'll happily answer questions on those as well at the end of class, but for now, let's jump back into campaigns. So again, campaigns is going to be right over here. And last time we went over these other things, as I said. Today we're going to hop into paid ads, which is probably the meat and potatoes of what you've been taught about and what you've been told with campaigns. So first of all, you'll click into paid ads here and you'll be greeted with this dashboard. And people ask me, do campaigns for Facebook work? The answer is definitely yes. So I had this ad right over here. I ran a few weeks back for 7 days. And I got 2109 clicks, which was 2 cents a click, and I got 147 leads. I spent $50, so I paid about 34 cents a lead. And again, most of those leads are the longer term ones. If we, it takes more time to nurture them and all that. If we look at my most recent one that I ran for 4905 Margaret Street, that one had 5 cents a click. I had 294 clicks. 48 cents per lead at 31 leads, but I only spent $15 over 3 days. So this is a great way to build a long-term pipeline. These leads go into a long-term nurture situation, which is why next week we'll be getting into smart plans. But for now, let's look at what we do with these. So does someone have a listing they'd like me to go ahead and advertise for this one? I will pay for an advertisement for one of your listings if you have one as a thank you for coming to class.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to take all the leads I get, but I'll run the campaign on my account and pay for it.
Okay, so I'm very, very new to command, but I do have an active listing for land. I mean, okay. Is that something that you could use this for?
100%. Let's go ahead and get going. So I'm going to click up here where it says create a new campaign.
Okay.
And Shannon, if you have one, I will run one for you as well. I'll do 2 $15 campaigns. And again, I'm keeping the leads, but hey, maybe I'll sell your property.
Okay.
I don't know what he's saying. I can't hear because I can't turn my up.
You can't turn up your volume?
Yeah, because we're next to each other and it echoes.
Oh, gotcha. All right, well, put the computer speakers for one of your alls and then mute the other one.
Okay. I just turned mine down. Yep.
So that way I'll come out of one audio source and then you'll each have your own microphone still.
Okay, that's perfect.
Perfect. So anyway, Shannon, I was saying if you have an active listing right now, I'll run a $15 campaign as part of the demo. And while I would work the leads that my system kicked to me, your listing would be advertised. So. But anyway, we'll start with Jennifer.
Hang on. Okay.
Perfect. So I clicked create new campaign, and we're going to go with a social ad paid. So what is the address, Jennifer?
Here, I'm actually in the other room. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to go grab all the information because I can't pull anything off of my screen top right now.
Okay.
Just 1 second.
So I'm going to just call this campaign Jennifer.
Okay, so the address is 78967 East Country Heights Drive.
Perfect.
And
so what?
99338.
Perfect. So what we're going to end up doing here then is we're going to go. I named it Jennifer's Land with the address, and that will come in handy later as we get things leads come in, which I will show you at the end how it looks from another one. And what we're going to want to do is we're going to try to attract buyers. So these are different categories that Facebook has done things with. Attract buyers is the most efficient that we found for grabbing leads. And I'm just gonna run this on Facebook. Now, Twitter and Instagram are okay, but Facebook is where you're really gonna get the click through because you have the ad generation lead form that we use.
Yeah.
The other ones, depends on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to advertise an event that you want people to come through, I would maybe do Facebook and or Instagram and Twitter. But if you're trying to attract buyers, Facebook's the way to go.
Okay.
So we're gonna set up the campaign, and first thing we're gonna want to do is select the listing. So you come in here, and right now it says show only my listings, and it's showing only active listings. So we can toggle all these to be all statuses. It's gonna show all my pendings and solds and all that. And we can also change it to all listings. So what, as soon as this loads up again, pardon me, what's that address one more time?
It is 78967 East Country Heights Drive.
This one right here, Jennifer?
Yep, that's correct.
So we go ahead and we select that listing. And we're gonna come down here and select our add text next.
Okay.
So is it just, see it pulled here from the thing, this is amazing opportunity, purchase Kennewick's premier building lots. What size is the lot?
It is, I'm gonna give you exact number. It is 8.73 acres.
So now we're gonna change this text to be more eye-grabby or Instagram or you know what you'd see on social media. So we're gonna go,
Right.
wow, almost 9 acres of land in
It's a view property also.
beautiful Kennewick, Washington. And I did hear you. And so now we're gonna come in here and we're gonna want to do an emoji. So let's see what we have for land, because I haven't done a whole lot of land. Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. Don't
Nice.
miss out on this breathtaking view, or on the breathtaking views. And let's see what we have with views. Maybe we'll find some binoculars or something. Oh, here we go. Here we go, little sun sit over there.
Perfect.
Where you can build your dream home. And so why are we doing emojis? What do you guys think?
To grab people's attention, like eye grabbers? I'm not sure.
Exactly. So on Facebook, everything is image driven.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have a wall of text, not only is it not going to be placed as well, because the computer, the algorithm itself is going to be like, oh, this is a wall of text that people are going to be bored with. Boo.
Mm-hmm.
They'll actually, if you have too much text in your picture, decline your ad. So we're trying to make it short, sweet, and to capture the eyeball so people will want to look. And then right here we can say, bring any builder, because it's a bring your own builder, correct?
Yep.
To build your perfect home. And so now, who remembers back in high school English, what were the rules when you were writing a paper for your high school English teachers?
I don't know, recap at the end, I guess.
So you tell them what you're going to tell them.
Mm-hmm.
You tell them what you told them.
Mm-hmm.
Or you tell them what you're going to tell them, you tell them, then you tell them what you told them. That's a rule I like to follow on this Facebook ad because people need to be told what to do. And that starts right here. So we're going to say, click learn more for all the pictures and details.
Okay.
And then we're going to actually literally point down towards the learn more.
Okay.
So then we hit our headline, and our headline is this section here.
Mm-hmm.
And we just want to be short and sweet. We're not using emojis on this one, mostly because it won't let me do it. Otherwise, I would.
Yeah.
View property in Kennewick. Bring any builder. So we have that there, and then we're going to come here into the description. Now the description comes down here, and we're basically going to tell them the same thing. So we're going to say, don't miss out on this great view land, and I'm going to use the same emoji. Grab this great building spot before it's gone. Click, and now I kind of drive it home a little bit more. Learn more. So you see what I'm doing there by surrounding it with the dashes in all caps.
Yeah.
For all the details. So now, as you see here, learn more is going to be to the right of it. So we're just going to take and change our pointer here. And I'm gonna give it a couple more because we have some extra space here.
Okay.
Oop. Wrong button. I like to give a thumbs up, but not this ad. All right, so what we've done here is we've made a good capturing text up here. Then we have view property, bring any builder, and if someone's looking for land to build on, they're going to click on that. Even if they're only looking for maybe a 1 acre parcel or a smaller bit, they're going to see that and go, oh, what's this? And notice the ad. Then down here, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, it's awesome. I was just wondering, how much did you say that this is, like, for the ad that you're going to run? Did you say it was like $15?
Yeah, I'm going to run a $15 over this weekend.
Okay.
$5 a day.
Okay, I just wanted, just curious, you know, because I'm like barely starting to try to create a budget for advertising. And I've been hearing, like, the more and more I hear about Facebook advertising, it sounds like it's definitely the way to go.
Yeah, so have you heard of Boomtown?
No.
So Boomtown will take, and they run their own advertisements and all the stuff, and Zillow does this too. And they're pulling in all these people and all these contact information, then they're selling it back to you. For like what, $1,500 a month, even more if you're going with Zillow. What this does is it cuts out the middle person. You're running your own ad to grab the people's contacts off Facebook. Then it's going to be a long-term nurture lead. But if you do the work and you do the long-term nurture on the smart plans, which we'll cover next week, you're going to be able to convert these people long-term. But yeah, we'll talk more about that in just a bit here as we go on. But next bit is we have the ad media we want to use. So we want to do as many pictures as possible. And it looks like you've done a great job of getting some beautiful ones. So I
mean, it's really hard to make land look awesome in photos, you know, like bare land. I do have a video. I did not upload it to Paragon because I couldn't get it in the right format. If I were to upload a video though, could I pull it from, like, this is just for future reference, could I, through this ad campaign thing, could I pull it directly from my files, or does it have to come?
So right here, actually, since we're in here, you can click add video.
Yeah.
And you can drag and drop it right here.
Oh, cool, from your files. Okay, perfect.
And if you want help getting that one put into, sorry, I have you all on my other screen, so I keep looking away and forgetting I can't see you. If you like to, I have this technology drop-in hours. Come on into my office and I'll help you get it all set up to go on the MLS.
Awesome. Okay.
So, but
yeah,
yeah,
I
you
really
can
appreciate that, because we did do like a drone video. Yeah, so
yeah, you definitely want to get that up
we
there.
put in the effort, so might as well get it on there, you know.
Yeah, and you know, I have a land listing coming up, and it's not in here yet, but I'll be doing the same process with my land listing. I had some beautiful pictures taken by my professional photographer of choice. So
yeah.
But anyway, we just want to go ahead and keep adding as many images as we can and positioning this. Really, what I'm trying to showcase here is a beautiful view. And let's see here. Let's use this one. Oh, see, look, that's beautiful. that let's make this one square so we can get away from that hill and people can see more of the view.
Okay.
So you kind of see what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And if you're doing a house, which if Shannon has a listing, we'll do hers as well with hopefully a home. But we'll be able to go through a bit more, and I think I already used that one. Yeah, use that one. We'll be able to go through more and show you, but you want to target like kitchens and whatnot. So there we got the majority of your images there. Then we have the DBA logo. I have it uploaded in my marketing profile. If you haven't done your marketing profile, that was part of a previous class, but I can help you with that. It's really important you get your marketing profile done because you need it for all sorts of stuff.
Okay.
Then I always include ownership statement. That's me. I believe it's important to have that out there so people don't confuse let's say somebody with another Keller Williams in, say, Idaho runs an ad and does something that's not okay.
Mm-hmm.
This ownership statement here will at least give people the opportunity to see that, oh, it's a different market center, it's different people. So that's why I include it. I might be being paranoid. I have a tendency to be paranoid sometimes. But hey,
Yeah, it's better to cover your ends, I would think, than not. So.
Mm-hmm. All right, so then we go down and we get to the nitty-gritty with the Facebook ad. So you'll uploaded and connected your personal Facebook page, which will then sync your business pages. So I'm going to run this on Tri-Town Home Group. And you see here it changes it to my logo and everything up there, which is why I have the Tri-Town Home Group Facebook page. Next, what's important is you have destination. So you are going to always want to use the Facebook lead generation form. This is very important. You are able to use a site landing page or something else and try to not do the lead form. But if you use the Facebook lead form, it will pre-fill out their information when they click on it, and all they have to click is the word allow. And once they allow it, boom, you have their contact information. I'll be honest, sometimes people don't even realize they gave you their contact information until you explain it to them.
Yeah.
So you always want to make sure that is filled in. Now, you can choose your different labels, learn more, sign up, apply now. Sign up would be used, let's say you're doing an advertising an open house. You can click sign up and they can sign up for an open house slot. In fact, the community real estate group during this order to adapt with everything. Oh, there goes my assistant. That's lovely. Disembodied hand. To get around the issues with the lockdown, they're doing a virtual open house with a sign up, and then they can sign up to make an appointment to view the house along with the governor's order. So that's a case where you'd use a sign up, but I think it's genius. He's following the law and still getting that open house fill, so that's awesome. But for this one, I'll just go learn more. Now, follow-up destination URL. Does everyone know what a URL is?
I mean, essentially, it's just kind of like copying and pasting what's in that bar, right?
Yeah, so a URL is basically a web address. I'm not even gonna try to say what the acronym is for because it's universal something something, universal something location. Anyway, I just come up here, I make a new tab, and I go to tritownhomegroup.com. You guys would go to your own website. Can I move that? I'm gonna move that. And so then we're gonna go and from the campaign address here, and we're just gonna look that up on my website.
Okay.
And here it is, right here. And so this is the page where I will put in there. So it will direct them on my website directly to the listing and the page. And there's all the pictures as promised and all the details as promised, along with Ask Your Agent. They can sign up for Keller Mortgage. And then they can also get information on Keller Covered, which is really great for homeowners insurance and whatnot. I highly recommend looking into Keller Mortgage and Keller Covered. It's things that Keller Williams does for us to provide us with more competitive edge. So when these big bad companies like Amazon roll through, we're like, hey, we can do that and give you the personal experience.
Yeah.
Anyway, plug for that stuff aside, we go ahead and copy that URL here. And I did cut on accident because I'm clumsy. But then we just go ahead and paste it right down here, taking out the auto HTTPS. And so that's going to go, is where it's going to send them. So when they click learn more and they give you your information, they're going to go to that website.
Okay.
All right, so this is where the rubber really hits the road. We always want to use custom settings. And the reason being is we want to target our audience to make sure we're getting the best leads possible. So you don't want to do target my database. You don't want to do for an ad like this. Target my database is, again, let's say you're trying to advertise an event and get in front of more people. Hey, you can target your database for that. But for this purpose, we want to target a custom audience to get fresh leads in here.
Okay.
So location here, we're going to go Kennewick, Washington, and because it's kind of in the country a little ways, I'm going to go within 30-mile radius to make sure we're capturing the right people. Then we go for expert targeting, and we're going to put in interests that people like this will be talking about. So people who are looking on Realtor.com is a good one. People who are looking on Zillow is a good one because they're going to be searching for properties and homes. Then we want to include Trulia for the same reason. And so this is literally us trying to get in front of Zillow and all of them to get those leads instead of them getting them. So if people are looking on Facebook or other things and the system has noticed that they've Googled these things or gone to these websites, they're going to get targeted with the ad.
Okay.
So what else do you think someone looking for land would want?
Isn't there like a like just a specific land website? Isn't it like it's not like land.com, but it's there's a, you know, generated website, or it'll search up properties in your area just for land. And I swear, me and my dad were just talking about it the other day. I can't remember the name of the website though.
I'm not sure.
I'll look it up on my phone in just a sec. But anyways, can you do just like hashtags and stuff like that also, or is that not a thing?
Well, so what hashtags are on social media is how they tag their posts to put it into a category. So if you put hashtag Legos and someone searches for Legos, they're going to find that hashtag. We're not trying to do that. We're trying to find, if someone is looking for hashtag Legos, we want to pull them in because they're looking for Legos.
Right.
So in this case, you know, I got land and land lot I added there. Maybe they're looking for, so for land, not so much a mortgage, but maybe they're looking into loans. And so I like to go ahead and put loans in here. Don't want to do mortgage loans because that's for a house, not so much land.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I'll probably, you want to keep it to around 5, because what you're doing here is you're narrowing your audience, but getting people who are going to be of value to you.
Right.
So like on the land like this, I would not do a mortgage loan because it's not going to take a mortgage. I would not do anything with first-time home buyers because it's not going to do that. But if I was listing a house that was $250,000, yeah, I'm going to do mortgage loan. I'm going to do first-time home buyer and stuff like that.
Okay.
So we have all of that in there, and then we go down to duration and budget. Now we want to go ahead and we're going to start this on Thursday when people start to look for their homes to go see for the weekend. And it's just a $15 ad, so I'm going to go ahead and run this for you through Monday. Give it 4 days, and we'll go ahead and give it $5 a day here.
Sweet.
So
yeah,
I'll
really want to get this land under contract too. So this is really cool that you're covering this today.
Well, it's the easiest way to teach campaigns, and my team and I will get some leads out of it, and you'll get some advertisements. It's a win-win-win.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to save that duration and budget. And we have everything in here. We want to take a preview of it. And so here's what it would look like on the mobile carousel. So, you know, not as great because we did wide on most of these, but you see the one where I went not wide. This is what's going to show up most for mobile anyway.
Okay.
And then on the web, these are all going to show up. So we have all our stuff in here, and we're just going to hit publish campaign. this is my billing screen where you can add new payment, refresh, or whatever it is you want to do. And so I'm going to hit create campaign. And it's creating the campaign. It's doing its thing. Now you can never start a campaign the same day that you create it. So this will start tomorrow. And if you'd like, I'd be happy to follow up with you with how many leads I got, just because you'll be able to see a bit. Now it's doing its thing. It's taking some time. Sometimes it does that. There we go. Facebook campaign created successfully. So we'll see right here, the status is pending review. It starts tomorrow for 4 days, and a total budget of $20 with the intention of attracting buyers.
Awesome.
So it's going to go through Facebook's quality control bit, and then it will go ahead and start the campaign. Some people have had campaigns rejected. I have not had any. So that's a good one with land. Shannon, do you have a listing right now? Shannon, can you hear me? Okay, well, I'll just move on for now. Shannon, I'm happy to do that for you. Looks like we lost her. If Shannon comes back, I'm happy to do one for her as well. It'd be much the same if you're listing property, except you'd want to focus on kitchens and whatnot. So let's go ahead and look at this last one. Let's look at the one I did that had the best results. So let's go ahead and look at this Bryson Brown Road one. And we're just going to go ahead and duplicate the campaign just so we can see it. So we go duplicate and customize. And I did much the same in here with hers, except, yeah, so we got in here and the ad text, you see I did over an acre, 4 beds, 3 bath, and 2 large powered shops. And I did the same kind of bit as I did with the land listing, except I focused on the bathrooms and whatnot. This happens to be walking distance to Two Rivers Park, so I put that in there, and that really caught some eyeballs. Then I did the click learn more. Over here I did the learn more as well. And then the Facebook ad settings. We went down here, and what I did is mortgage loan, Zillow, Trulia, Realtor.com, land, and estate land, because that was a 1 acre property with a house. So very similar, except we're targeting, you know, just a different group. So
I kind of have a random question for you.
Go for it.
So like, say you're just trying to generate some leads and you don't have any current listings. Could you, I mean, like, obviously, I mean, maybe not obviously, with someone's permission, with the other realtor's permission, you know, like you're advertising my land right now. What if I was like, oh, this house is really cool. My, you know, another agent has it listed, but running the advertisement for them. I mean, do we have to ask their permission? Just curious.
So there's nothing in the system that would stop you. I always recommend asking for permission, because it's
right.
Because maybe there's something that you don't know about with that person's client. And if you ran an ad and didn't get permission, and you did something that made that client upset, you could affect your peer's business. As far as the capability, though, I've even ran a listing for another company that agent later joined us, but I got her permission in writing. It was in the system, and I ran the advertisement on that listing. So as long as you have permission, you're good to go.
Yeah.
Like I have your permission.
That's good to know.
Mm-hmm.
Because honestly, I guess I just never really even thought to do that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, just to generate leads, it could potentially be worth it if you pick up some buyers, you know?
Yeah, well, this one was Rose Hord's listing that I did, and I got the 147 leads. I sent my team member, got like 90 leads off of that one. And then I, of course, took the balance, but still.
Mm-hmm.
So, Yeah, so Shannon, welcome back. Did you have a listing you'd like me to do for you?
Well, I did secure a listing, but it's not going to take effect until September 1st. Because they've got to do some work to the house first, but we'll be listing it on the 1st. So.
Gotcha. Well, congratulations on the listing.
Thank you.
And feel free to hit me up, and I'll run a campaign for you then too. Once
Cool.
again, though, if I'm running the campaign and paying for it, I am taking the leads. I just, making that clear.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, you don't make something clear and then people have a different expectation. It gets hairy. So anyway, where do the leads go from here then? We're running the campaign. We get these leads to come in.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead and take this year to date to just try to.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not pulling up the data the way I would like it to. Lifetime. Well, because obviously I've had leads, but they're not pulling up the way I'd like them to. Anyway, first thing, which this isn't a quick tip video, you should always go and refresh your leads here. Did you see how I did that? Mm-hmm. I'll do it again on another one. So let's say this one from way back when, we go and we refresh leads. You click on those 3 dots and it's an option there. The reason you always want to do that is sometimes you'll find what I call surprise leads. Facebook had a glitch or something and they didn't quite make it over. And so this refreshes it and force pulls everything from Facebook on over. So when you have an active campaign and you have leads captured, it's going to be right here. It's going to tell you how many leads you have captured. You can click this little arrow here and it will take you to contacts, and it will show you all of your leads. If you have it set up, I have my filter set up weird for something else. We'll just go ahead and clear that and go leads only. But it'll take you to where your leads are. Now, if you have lead routing set up in team settings, you'll be able to have your lead pool here, which is a toggle. But I don't believe, see, it won't let me toggle it because I don't have my team selected. So if I select Tri-Town Home Group, I suddenly can toggle my lead pool on and off, which it's cleaned out, which is how it's supposed to be. But you can come into contacts and go leads only if you're not auto-generated from there. And all your stuff is going to be marked as leads. So let's go into this one here. And you see that I actually received this lead on June 16th from that previous listing. So this is a cool thing, guys. You come in here and it's a lead generated from Facebook or wherever else you're having leads coming in from. In this case with campaigns, it's going to be primarily Facebook. I have her phone number. I have her email. It's a Facebook ad lead as the lead source. My team owns it. This one's actually assigned to Landon Sherman, my team member. And then we come over here and we have the lead was received from where it's located. So when you call this lead up, you can say, hi, Adrian. Hey, great. My name's Brian Verheim with the Tri-Town Home Group. I saw that you clicked on one of the homes I'm advertising on Facebook. Now, I was just curious if you'd like to see the property. And then you start that conversation using your scripts and whatnot. For me, 9 out of 10 times they're saying, oh, I was just looking. Oh, hey, great. I definitely want to respect that. I understand not everybody's ready to purchase right away. Can I send you this information, or however you go into that. And then from here you can go ahead to smart plans and you can add them to a smart plan. And in this case, I'm just going to add her to this smart plan here. I made a updated, because it's my second version, Facebook ad lead file up. I select that. We're going to have it start immediately. And so you see the smart plan, which we'll go into next week, but it's going to send a text message, link to the monthly neighborhood nurture, and set a delay for 1 day and go from there. So I hit confirm here, and I know this person's already been called because Landon's really great about that, but she just didn't do the smart plan. So I've added the smart plan there. If we come here to the timeline, we'll notice that it did not add to the neighborhood nurture right away because we don't have a neighborhood put in for this contact. Well, that house is located in the Two Rivers. And so this is another way to use that monthly neighborhood nurture, is you assign them to the neighborhood that they pinged an ad on your Facebook in. Now, she's been subscribed to Two Rivers. We can click back and forth here, and it should subscribe her when it refreshes to the monthly neighborhood nurture because it's on that step. It doesn't look like it's doing it instantly, but hey. Also, it sent her this text message right here. And that went out via Twilio. If you don't have Twilio set up, please do. It is like less than $10 a month, and you can automate so many text messages and sends out. You have them on smart plans. I get a touch with hundreds of people a day without having to think about it because I just assigned them to the smart plan and the text goes out.
Wait, what is that again? What's it
That's
called?
Twilio.
I'm sorry, you cut out. Say that again.
Twilio.
Oh, Twilio.
Yep, hopping back here into the settings, which we covered last week, but we went really quick here this week. You can see right here, Twilio.
Okay.
SMS messaging. You go to twilio.com. It's super easy.
Oh.
Super cheap. I mean, you give up coffee for 2 days and you paid for it for 2 months. Like, it's that cheap.
Yeah, absolutely.
So anyway, that's what we plan to cover today in a nutshell. We've used up, well, we went pretty quick. We have about 20 minutes left. What questions can I answer for you folks that will make your life easier?
Hey, can you hear me?
Of course.
Sorry, we're having some serious internet issues at my house right now. Okay, but I was wondering, you said that you could potentially set up an appointment or maybe sometime next week so you can show me the like how to upload the video, maybe into Paragon first.
So
it's all done. I just don't know what's the deal. You know what I mean?
So I have open office hours for technology Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And then on Wednesdays, so today, from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. So you can come in and pop in any time of those windows. If you want to make a specific appointment, I can send a calendar link to your email for you to choose an exact time.
Okay. No, I'll definitely just pop in and hopefully, yeah, you'll be available and we can knock it out really quick.
Yep, I'm here for that, and I love helping people. That's why I volunteered for helping with technology. So just come in. My office, it has a. I'm pointing out my door here. I don't know why I'm doing that. I'm on camera. You can't see my door. I mean, come on. But I have a sign up there that shows the technology pop-in hours. Of course, the door itself says Tri-Town Home Group because, well, this is where I run my team from.
Okay.
Thank you, Brian.
So perfect. Well, yeah, that is in a nutshell. A couple last things I'll show you on the dashboard is when you have campaigns that have been running. I've been off for like a week and it stopped doing that. Let me see if I can extend the time frame. So last 12 months, it's going to show, hey, this campaign had the most leads. This had the most the lowest cost per click. This is the best, most engaged, blah, blah, blah. And it's going to show you that for your previous ads. So you're able to see, hey, what is working and what's not. Then you're able to come up over here and actually look what you spent, what leads you got, what campaigns, and all these performance metrics that tie into other things that will help you out with performing well on command. So yeah, that's social media campaigns on command. This will be posted on Go E2P, our YouTube channel. If you haven't seen that yet, it's real easy. Just go to youtube.com. In fact, let's do it together. We'll go to youtube.com, and right up here at the top, we will search Go E2P, and it's right here. And you'll see that we have started to record all our trainings, including having quick tips, the productivity call if you're in the PC group. If not, there's good topics you can cover. And basically, the bulk of our trainings are going to be available for you to watch on video at your leisure, just in case you miss one.
Yeah, or maybe if like I will probably have to go through, watch your video again to like redo the day, and I'm already like, oh, I need to call Courtney because I think I just messed up. You know what I mean? There's a lot to absorb. So, and I'm trying really hard to navigate everything, but that'll be super useful.
Yep. Well, just remember the pop-in hours and the YouTube channel. Of course, we love to see you every Wednesday. So perfect, guys. Well, I think that's it for today. Then, if there's no more questions, feel free to pop in and say hi. I'll be here at the posted times, and sometimes other times I might be here. So other than that, I hope you all have a great day.
Awesome. Thanks, Brian.
Yeah, have a good day. I'll see you sometime soon, very soon. All
Sounds great.
right, bye.
Bye.